Remember Christmas morning, 1987? We're collectors. Some people collect like those tiny spoons. Some people collect shot glasses, but we all collect negative experiences. We hang on to them and bring them everywhere we go throughout life. Sneaky Pete, our primitive caveman brain, is hardwired to always be noticing the negative, the problems, and then he likes to keep them in this big inventory list. He's basically a hoarder of negative experiences, and not just things that happened today, but like things that happened 15 years ago. All right, so you know what I was just thinking about the other day is, remember that stupid presidential physical fitness test we had to do every year, and then I got the I tried ribbon every time at the ceremony. I had to walk down and get that. It was so embarrassing. You remember that? And then I was also thinking about, remember January? I was supposed to go out for drinks with Brian, and then at the very last minute, he totally backed out on me because he's totally having a bad day. Well, dude, I was having a bad day too. I needed that so bad. Jenny, stop, wait. I forgot to tell you something super important. Remember that time that we were supposed to play volleyball with our friends and then they totally lied and said, we can't play volleyball, and we found out that they went and did something different? God. And then I was also thinking about that time that client decided to change the compensation structure. Like, who does that after all those years? It was so hurtful and it was so mean. So we gotta ask ourselves, are any of these negative experiences still happening? If the answer is no, then why are we hanging on to them? Why do we bring them into every scenario? Why are we just constantly like rehashing them? What the? Shotgun! Oops, oh, sorry. We're not all gonna fit in here, but so I was thinking about the other day remember when Amanda Higgins used to tease me every day after school walking home about my clothes, and I'd practically cry. And then this guy, I was thinking about, I still cannot get over the fact that Tyler broke up with me after 5 years of us being together, and then I found out later that they totally lied. God, how are these negative experiences serving you? Are they making you happy? So we've got two choices. We can let Sneaky Pete be a collector of all these negative experiences, or we can choose to let them go. We can throw them in the garbage, on the curb, and let sanitation take them away. Wait! I mean, like, don't you already feel better just even thinking about it? Remember Christmas morning in 1987, my brother and I got in that fight over who got to open the Christmas presents first? Oh, that made me so mad.